in this part we will be learning how we can connect to the Linux operating system. So there are multiple ways, but we will be focusing on two types. One is logging through GUI and another is logging over the network. So we'll go with the first part first, how we can log into the Linux operating system using the GUI. So as we are working in virtual environment, so we will start our virtual box first, and in the real scenario also it should be the same. Okay, so it's not different. So when you log into the, or when you open the Oracle VirtualBox Manager, then you can see your VM that we have created earlier in the part 1 in the same panel, and what you just need to do is you need to go and click on the start button, and thereafter the operating system will start. And friends, to log into the Linux operating system you will need a valid username and a password. You can use the same username and password that we have created during the installation, and later you can add new users, and you should be able to log in using that usernames. So we'll we'll work on, or we'll see how we can create users in the following series, but this time we are just focusing on how we can log into the Linux operating system. So as you can see, this time it has listed my user already here. So if in any case your user is not listed, just click on not listed and provide you not listed, and just provide your username here, and then press enter. It should be able to, and don't forget to give the password also. Okay, so you will need the password also. So I have already, my user was already created during the installation of the operating system. So now I'm going to give the password, and I should be able to log into the operating system. So we will see that in a few seconds. Like, see, now we are able to log into the operating system. So this is the one of the way how we can log into the Linux operating system using the GUI. So in the next part we will be discussing how we can log into the Linux operating system through the network, and what are the requirements. We'll also talk on that. We learned how to log into the operating system through the GUI. Next, now we are going to learn how we can log into the operating system using the network, or how we can connect to the operating system through the network. So while connecting through the network, we will need few things. First thing is we will need SSH client. We will need a valid username. We will need a password, and we will need a IP of the server. So we will check, and we will see how we can connect to the network using the VM that we have created. So friends, I will give you very short definition of SSH, which you can easily find in Google, and there is lots of material on the SSH thing. So I will just give a very small short definition that you can easily grasp. So SSH is a cryptographic protocol which help us for remote login and to execute command line executables, and it is based on client server architecture. So to log into the server, we will need the SSH service to be running in the operating system, and we will need a SSH client. So first of all, let's check our SSH service is running or not. So to do that, first of all we will need our terminal. So to open the terminal in the Ubuntu, just right click, and you can see the similar option in your window. So click on open terminal, and similar interface should come up in your window. Then just type systemctl status sssd, sorry, systemctl sssd status. Okay, so since we don't have that installed, so we will install SSD in our system. So to do that in Ubuntu, you need to do is sudo apt get install SSH, and just provide your password, and it will say In this way we should be able to start the install the SSH server configuration. So let's wait until the installation completes. As you can see, our installation is completed. Now let's check if our SSHD service has been started or not. See, it's now up and running, so we are good. By default, the SSH service will be running in port 22. We'll explore more on like the SSH service in the later sessions, but during this time we'll just keep it simple because we are focusing on how we can log into the Linux operating system over the network. So just type Q or quit, and then you should the civil interface should come up here. So now we need to check the IP of the system. How you can check the IP of the system is, I will show you a simple command. Okay, just type IP attr show, and it should show you the IP of the system. As you can see, this is the loopback address, so we can't use this IP. But if you go to the second option, you can see there is 10.0.2.15. So we can use this IP to connect to the system. So because this time it has used the default IP, so to connect over the network, the IP should be reachable. So first of all, we will verify if that IP is reachable from the outside or not. Just open the command prompt. And just type ping 10.0.2.15. So as you can see, the IP is not pingable, right? So we should make this IP pingable. So I will show you how you can make this IP, means make this system reachable. So I will just type Ctrl+C, and let's see the network configuration of our this PM. So to check the network configuration, we just need to open the VirtualBox Manager and just click on the setting. Just click on the settings and go to the network option, and see we have selected as NAT. But what we need to do is we need to do to connect, because to connect to the VirtualBox we need to use bridge adapter, because this will do is it will assign an IP of the same network that our PC is connected. Okay, so I will do this, and I will just click on OK, and again I will go to the GUI section, and again I will hit the same button. Okay, so see, our IP is still not reflected. So what I will do is I will just give a reboot. Okay, just to make the things simple, so I will just give a reboot. So what a reboot do is we will explore more in the next sessions, but this time just you need to know that reboot means just we are restarting the system. So let's wait for a few time. Okay, it's starting. Okay, now it is started. So now let's log into the server. So again what you need to do is do a right click and click open terminal, and hit again IP-attr show. So now you can see a different IP has been assigned to the system. So we will see if this IP is reachable or not again. Let's clear the screen. Ping 192.168.1.75. See, now the IP is reachable because it is pingable. Means if you guys get reply similar type this, it means the IP, the server is alive, or we can we are getting some response. But if you get timeout, it means there is something wrong within your configuration. So if you are getting the same configuration, please let me know in the chat or comments below. I will try to help you guys. Okay, so now we have the IP, we have the username, we have the password. Next is we need the SSH client. So there are lots of SSH client, or we can call this as emulator. So there are lots of other SSH clients and emulator like Putty, Yaxel, Mobo Yaxtrum, and there are few other many more. Okay, but for this session we will be using Putty because it is very lightweight, it is very simple to use. So we are going with the Putty, and it is free also. Okay, we don't need to pay any penny for to use the Putty. So to download the Putty, just go open your web browser, type Putty, okay, and it should take you the it will show you the similar interface. And what you need to do is just click on the first button. Okay, download Putty, just click on here and just click on the download button. Okay, but because I have already downloaded the Putty, so I'm not going to download, but you guys can easily download by clicking on this button. So whenever the Putty is downloaded, next we are good to log into the operating system through the network. So first what you need to do is open the Putty and provide the IP address that we determined that we were able to find earlier. Okay, this IP. So I am going to provide this IP here, 192.168.1.75. okay, so next I will click on the open. So you should give the similar interface. Just click on accept and just provide the username. Okay, so I am giving the username and I am giving my password. See, now I am able to log into the system. Okay, so just to show you, see, we can see the host name. Okay, sorry guys for the typo. Okay, in this way we can see that we were able to log into the Linux through the network. Okay guys, please you guys should also be able to connect to the similar fashion that I have been connected. If you guys have any problem, please leave comment on the comment section below. I will try to reply to each of your comments and I will try to help you guys. Okay, thank you guys, thank you for this session. In the next session we will explore more interesting topics. Till then, keep watching and subscribing the video, and I will see you in the next part.